Something, ain't it?
You bet your bottom dollar. How does he afford all this stuff?
He was the only son of this rich banker. You know, the kind of guy. Oh!
Unbelievable. I just watched this.
Sorry, Mr. Taylor.
Sorry's not gonna cut it. This is a $300 suit. It's worth more than you make in a year. I'm done with you.
Sorry, Mr. Taylor. Anyway, he ended up dying from the Spanish flu, just like the rest of us weasels. Got it from his secretary, probably his lover. Man, all the money in Detroit, and he's still snuffed out before they can fix him.
Hey, golly, you'd think people with that kind of money wouldn't have to worry about things like that.
Anyway, Richard eventually got control of the company and increased it with all these political connections he made with his old man's former. All this stuff you see is only a fraction of Corey's treasure trove. He could own a dozen houses like these, not even break a sweat.
Sorry, I don't drink much of this stuff.
Are you all right? Well, anyway, Richard owns more of this town than everybody else combined. Man, he's barely older than you are. I want to introduce you to a particularly handsome doll of mine. This is Cecilia.
Well, look who we have here. Who's the new kid, Archie?
He's new down in manufacturing. Poorest old exo-duster you ever did see. But me, being the generous soul that I am, decided to sneak him into this here party. Seeing as the boss lets me in anyway.
Nice. Nice to meet you.
You new to alcohol, kid? It's the only reason to come to this stinkers here parties.
Well, that seems a little mean that he's giving it out for free.
Trust me, bub. Without your friend here, you wouldn't be setting foot within a mile of this place. Anyways, working in the newspaper gives you a bit of a cynical view on the world, especially working with these rich sops.
So, you work in the newspaper?
She's the best darn investigator west of Brooklyn.
But seriously, kid, the only reason he hands any of this out is because he's socially obligated to give something back to these scumbags at City Hall who, in exchange for their undying loyalty. Anyone who scuttles up next to him is sure to get a spot at the pork barrel.
Well, that's what they're saying at the factory.
You
Kid, you all right?
You don't drink it like that.
Kid.
Oh, pardon my language.
You didn't have any.
I didn't see that.
Oh! He doesn't hold his liquor very well.
No, he doesn't.
He must have been a Quaker or something. Never touched a drink of liquor in his life.
More like he could never afford it. I think this is his first real job. Come on, kid, get up. Yeah, that's right.
Come on in.
He's a good kid, but naive as Herbert Hoover's speechwriters.
Are you trying to seduce me?
Cute. You've met James, haven't you? James! You've met Arthur, haven't you?
I believe so, but it doesn't hurt to shake twice. You're one of the foremans of Richard's plants, aren't you?
It's big though, and you're one of Richard's advisors, correct?
Yeah, I prefer political accountants. I helped spread his investments around the states.
You don't say.
Actually, sir, I did say it. Oh, excuse me. I have business elsewhere.
Poor kid.
You awake? Just leave him.
I want my liquor.
Enjoying yourselves, everybody?
Mr. Richard. Your parties and your generosity are legend. To be invited here is a treasure in itself.
Thank you. But to be in your company, my dear, that is the true treasure.
Oh, you sly dog.
Sorry to interfere, but I needed to talk to you about your charity banquet next month. Of course, James, anything from my inside man. Regarding your charity banquet, several of Senator Graff's political opponents suspect that it's just a ploy to distract from the debacle in our insurance claims, and that you're just trying to make the industrial crowd seem more appealing to the masses, and you wouldn't have anything to do with that, would you?
You and I both know that Richard here has bought and paid for our editorial section. Nothing about Graph or anybody else gets published without me saying so.
Exactly my concern, ma'am.
James, calm down. You don't have to worry about Cecilia. Those schmucks are gonna say whatever they want about me. Even if I open up my own personal treasury to every Hooverville on the east side. I mean, what's the deal? I pay for politicians to help out my business. So what? That's the American dream right there. I make more money, this town makes more money, and I can hold more of these sappy charity banquets for this rat hole of a city.
I agree completely, sir, but the more the dissidents push for this investigation, the more likely some idealistic attorney is going to pick up the investigation and cut down half of our potential for our quarterly report.
Then I'll siphon some dough his way. It doesn't matter if what we're doing is technically illegal, but because everyone benefits from it. No slackjaw Joe is going to be stupid enough to resist a bribe of $10,000 and not in the middle of this depression.
You'd be surprised how many idealists there can be in the world.
As long as we keep our image up, no majority will be against us. Come on, James, calm down. Enjoy the party. Fireworks start any minute.
Very well. Come along, Cecilia.
What are you, my mother?
I would like to be alone at the moment, Doc. Go enjoy yourself.
You're the prettiest thing I ever saw.